Surprise, Arizona is one of the most family-friendly, affordable, and safe cities in all of the Phoenix Valley. And today I'm going to give you everything that you need to know about the city, from the home prices to some of the best neighborhoods, the crime rates, the entertainment options in the city and surrounding areas, and just give you a really good feeling for what it is like in Surprise so you can decide if it is the right community for your family. My name is Kody. I'm a local realtor here in Phoenix, and I do a ton of work with people who are relocating from different states to Arizona. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out anytime. Surprise is located in the West Phoenix Valley, bordering other cities such as Peoria, Goodyear, and Litchfield Park. You are about 40 to 45 minutes away from the airport in downtown Phoenix, and you're about 45 minutes away from Scottsdale as well. So if you need to go to any of those areas or East Valley, it is still under an hour drive. Now, Surprise is definitely not the most central location. There's a lot of cities that are a better option if you're looking to be close to downtown or Scottsdale or Tempe. But it's definitely not way out there. It's not out in the middle of nowhere like some people like to accuse it of being. But, it really is not the most central location. Every city in Phoenix is going to have its fair share of good neighborhoods, and Surprise is no exception to that. From starter home neighborhoods with more affordable homes and safe, low crime rates, to high-end neighborhoods that are master planned with over-the-top amenities, Surprise has an option no matter what your budget is and what your style is. Some of these options include Marley Park, Surprise Farms, the Asante area, and Sterling Grove. Real quick, before I get into the neighborhoods, I just wanted to let you know that I do offer a free Moving to Phoenix guide. I know how confusing it can be moving to Phoenix with so many different cities. It's hard to choose which ones are a good fit for you and know which ones are safe and have good schools and everything like that. So what I did is I made a guide that goes through every single city in Phoenix, compares the crime rates, the prices, and gives you a rundown on what their best neighborhoods are so you can make a decision on what area is a good fit for you. All you need to do to get this guide is just send me a quick email asking for it, and I'll send it right over to you. Again, it is completely for free. I just made this to help people who are moving to Phoenix and may not know a lot about the areas. So just send me an email and I'll send that right over to you. Marley Park and Sterling Grove are going to be the premier high-end communities in Surprise. Both of these neighborhoods are master planned and very well done. Sterling Grove is built by Toll Brothers, and it is a guarded, gated community. When you drive in, you see the golf course running through. It's really green. They have great mountain views out there. Their amenities are very top end, and the homes are just very nice. You can get a home in here, a brand new home, for in the $500,000. So it's definitely not a starter home community, but it is one of the very most high-end communities in all of Surprise. Marley Park, on the other hand, is not guarded or gated, but it's in a very safe area. As you drive through Marley Park, they're known, as their name suggests, for their parks. They have tons of parks in there. They're really well done. And one thing Marley Park offers that Sterling Grove kind of doesn't is a little more starter-friendly homes. So you can find homes in Marley Park in the 400,000s, where you can't really get that in Sterling Grove right now. Marley Park has really large homes as well, luxurious homes, and it is one of the most desirable areas, and it is a more central location than Sterling Grove is. Overall, though, these are both really great communities. These are the premier neighborhoods in Surprise, and they both have really low crime rates and great schools in the area as well. There are quite a few family-friendly and more affordable neighborhoods in Surprise where you can find homes for under $400,000 and even in some cases around $350,000, which is much more affordable than a lot of the other surrounding areas, and these neighborhoods are still very safe and very nice. Two of the neighborhoods I mentioned was Surprise Farms and the Asante area. So the Asante area in particular is interesting because it is a little bit on the outskirts of Surprise. So it's on the very edge of Surprise in the West Valley. But this is one of our fastest growing areas in all of the Phoenix Valley. They're building a ton of homes out here. They're building schools, grocery stores, entertainment options, restaurants out there. So it's really an area that's expanding. And these new homes in here are offering really great incentives, from closing costs covered, lower interest rates, free upgrades upgrades from the builder, things like that. Not to sell you on the area, but just to give you some advice on what they have out there. You can get a brand new home under $400,000 in that area with a really great interest rate. So it can definitely be an option to explore if you're looking to stay on the more affordable side. And even though you're on the outskirts of Surprise, you still have very easy freeway access to the 303 and the 60 freeway, which can take you downtown or really anywhere in the valley that you need to go. As I've mentioned, Surprise is a very family-oriented city with tons of great schools, parks, and a lot of entertainment for kids to get involved in. Surprise has many community parks, one of the biggest being Surprise Community Park, and they have a man-made lake here, they have pickleball courts, playgrounds, walking trails, you can go fishing in the lake, and they also have a water park there with water slides, splash pads, and pools for the kids to go to, and this is going to be located right next to the Surprise Public Library too, so it's a great place to go with children, spend the day at the park, and do a bunch of different activities. And this is not the only park in Surprise that has this. There are quite a few options, and like I said, it's just very family oriented here. Surprise also has some of the very best schools in all of the West Valley. From elementary school all the way up to high school, you'll find really great options all throughout Surprise, and there are also private school options in Surprise if that is what you prefer. Surprise sometimes gets a bad rap for being quote-unquote boring, but really there is a lot of entertainment options in Surprise, from outdoor activities like hiking, fishing, biking trails, going to the community parks to play pickleball or get together with friends. They also have entertainment centers with bowling, movie theaters, restaurants, everything you could ask for. So there is the standard entertainment options in Surprise. One thing you also have is MLB's spring training. So a lot of MLB teams actually do spring training right here in Surprise. So a lot of tourists will come in to watch their favorite team, and it just gives a really good buzz to the city, and it gives you definitely something to do here in Surprise. But I will have to admit that Surprise does have just a little bit less entertainment than a lot of the surrounding areas. Peoria is going to have more options. You'll definitely have more options in Glendale, but the good news about Surprise is that you're a 15 to 20 minute drive away from those areas. So if you want to go to one of the biggest entertainment spots in the West Valley, which is Westgate in Glendale, you can drive there in about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on where you're at in Surprise. There they have movie theaters, tons of restaurants, concert venues, sporting events. They just have so much there. They have a nightlife. So you can very easily get down there to Glendale and then go back to your more affordable home in Surprise. So overall, Surprise may not have the most entertainment options, but you can definitely get around the valley really easy to so many other entertainment options that it's really not going to bother you. Overall, Surprise offers some really great homes in amazing, safe neighborhoods that have a very family-oriented feel to them. But some of the downsides to Surprise are that you are definitely not in the most central location. It does take a little while to get to places like downtown or especially the East Valley. And another downside is that maybe it doesn't have as much entertainment options as some other options in the Phoenix area. If you would like additional information on Surprise or other city suggestions in the Phoenix area that fit your needs better, don't hesitate to reach out. I'd be more than happy to help. Also, send me an email and I'll send you my free Moving to Phoenix guide so you can make sure you're looking at all of your options in the Phoenix area and making the best choice with your move. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you at the next one.